well-earned award. Meghan shook with rage, as Queen gave Kate secret castle on Jubilee, strongly support. There's no denying that the royal family has quite the property portfolio, which includes their more well-known homes like Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, and Kensington Palace, to the lesser-known, but no less fabulous, Tamarisk House and Bagshot Park. But, one home that has seemed to slip under the radar altogether is Fort Belvedere, also known as the Fort, which can be found on the Queen's Windsor estate. Despite being just a very literal stone's throw away from her home at Windsor Castle, the Queen has never actually taken up residence at the fort. In fact, the impressive Gothic Revival style property hasn't been lived in by a member of the royal family since 1976, when the Queen's cousin Gerald Lascelles moved out. Before that, it was famously inhabited by the Queen's uncle, Prince Edward, who lived there with Wallis Simpson in the 1930s. Since then, the fort has been leased out to a Canadian billionaire, but the palatial home, which features a tennis court and a swimming pool, could very much be welcoming some new residents quite soon, the Cambridge family. And it seems Her Majesty the Queen is very on board with the Cambridges' plans to take up residence at Fort Belvedere, according to royal commentator Daniela Elder, via OK, who claims the 95-year-old monarch has already been discussing the possibility with Prince William and Kate Middleton. This came after the news Queen Elizabeth is apparently impressed with how Kate Middleton loves Prince William for himself, not the title. According to royal biographer Andrew Morton, the monarch spends a lot of time supporting their relationship, as she doesn't want to make the same mistake she did with Prince Charles and Princess Diana. Queen Elizabeth is reportedly learning from the mistake she made with her son Prince Charles and his late ex-wife Princess Diana, and spending a lot of time actively supporting her grandson Prince William's marriage to Kate Middleton. Princess Diana's biographer Andrew Morton told OK magazine that the monarch views the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge very much as the future of England, and believes Charles will simply act as interregnum, like King Edward VII before him, with the real burden of monarchy falling on the couple's shoulders. The thing about Kate is the Queen was impressed she adored and loved William for himself, not for his title. Morton explained. She spends a lot more time supporting and nurturing the relationship between William and Catherine than she did with Charles and Diana. It's pretty clear she wasn't going to make that mistake again. The author went on to point out that everything that happened in Kate and William's relationship was quite strategic, quite thought through, after a period of time. He added, in the beginning, nobody in the royal household expected for a second that the university romance with Catherine and William would continue for any time after they graduated, like most college romances which disintegrate under the intense scrutiny of jobs and geography. But from the beginning, Queen Elizabeth has been a huge fan of the Duchess and was practically skipping with joy the day she and Prince William finally tied the knot, according to Morton. In an excerpt from this forthcoming book The Queen, the author claims that the monarch saw their 2011 marriage as a real bright spot after years of her children's marriages failing and the death of Princess Diana. The Queen was positively playful on the day of her grandson's nuptials, practically skipping, according to one observer, absolutely thrilled at the way the public had reacted to the royal newlyweds, Morton writes. She had a sense that the future of the royal family, her family, was now secure. The monarchy was once again held in admiration and affection by the masses. And it's not just Queen Elizabeth who feels that Kate is up for the task of being Queen Consort, but also the Duchess herself. In December of last year, an insider told People that Kate is flourishing and really coming into her own as she and her husband take on more official royal duties amid the monarch's ongoing health issues and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepping down from their roles as senior royals in 2020. With this level of satisfaction and trust with Kate, it's not surprising that the Queen is willing to give ownership of some secret castles to the Cambridges.